Peace, 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 peace. What's going on? This is part 3 from Chocolate Almond Rye. And the message, the class, part 3 is family. The black man's guide to understand the black woman. Shahrazad Ali. The black woman's guide to understand the black man. I don't know if you got these books. I hope you do. And get your pencils and papers. We're about to drop it. Playtime is over. Listen. I'm not your preacher. I'm not your pastor. I'm not your minister. I'm not your reverend. I'm not your archaeologist. I'm not your mathematician. I'm not no scientist. I'm not an astronomer. But what I am is your messenger. You ain't gonna learn this in church. But church is a good foundation where you can take this information. Because I don't want you to follow me. I want you to take the information I give. Do your research. Your research is all around you. All your information is your laptops, your computers, your smartphones, books, documentaries, your own life experience. Listen, don't let no one fool you. If you want to make a difference, you will make a difference. Don't go, oh, New Year's resolution, I'm going to stop smoking cigarettes. New Year's resolution, I'm going to get rid of my husband. New Year's resolution, I'm going to get rid of my wife. New Year's resolution, I got to get me a new car, a new house, lose weight, stop taking drugs, stop drinking liquor. Excuse me. New Year's. Think about it. This is part 3 of class. What you doing? The black South and North American family. It is in trouble, but it's not the way you think it is. The percentage that they got in these censors that a lot of black men are not with their families, it's not as high as you think. They put these censors out there to mess with your mind. You believe it. You believe these censors. And I'm telling you, don't do it. Because all you gotta do is look in your neighborhood. All you gotta do is look in your community. In part 2, I gave you ammunition by telling you, and I hope you wrote it down, the ages from 18 to 25, 26, 37, 37 to 45, 46, so on and so forth. How many people are in a 5-year relationship? Their relationship has been going on for 5 years. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Fatherhood. Fatherhood, which is very important. Because a lot of you men, you're not into it. Now, I'm not giving you no percentage, because the percentage is numbers. And I don't want you to sit there, well, Chocolate Almond Rye said 57%. Nah, I said a lot. According to my research, according to the people I see and be around. See, that's how you do your percentage. You don't know what's going on in Russia. You don't know what's going on in Spain. You don't know what's going on in Australia. You don't know what's going on in Africa. You don't know what's going on in Europe. Do you? So you can't say all men or all women. That whole concept is ludicrous. But you can say the people around you that you see, hear, and you collaborate, those are your research. Those are the people you can use as a platform to understand what you see. Because there's a lot of people around you, especially in the community and these institutions that you go to or you live. Come on, do your research. After this, we're going to the black man's guide, understand the black woman. See, some of you can handle that. Fatherhood. The black man is not as excited as he should be about fatherhood. It has never been described or projected to him as a wonderful spot to be in. The major reason for this is that it is usually a surprise to him. Even if he has been counting on a good fairy tale, take care of birth control for him, when his woman becomes pregnant, he is surprised. All sorts of imagination flies up in front of his face, and none of them are happy. And all of them are expensive. He sees fatherhood as a big responsibility. Certainly many black men dream of having a son and experience a twinkle of temporary disappointment when they are sure a daughter. This quickly fades, and other than their apprehension and wondering about how they will protect her, they love their sons and daughters equally. If circumstances permit, they will spend time with the child and are proud of what they made. When circumstances do not permit them to raise their children because they're falling out with the mother and the mother's moving away, Carmen, he has more difficult time relating to fatherhood. Now, some of you out there knows exactly what I'm talking about. Some of you understand your relationship with your children, close captivity, if you will. Your relationship will, and the bond will be a lot stronger. Now, those who have children on the outside and your children is far away from you, your bond and your relationship with your children is weak. Listen to me now. Hear me out. The child will love you because you want to get to know her father. But remember, because you're not there, close knitted with the child, your relationship, the distance relationship, will never be the same as the close knitted relationship. Understand this clearly, because some of you go through it as I speak. Now, you could do the best you can, and you better do the best you can, because the child gets older, and the child will stay. You never really spend any time with me, no matter what the issue is. Now, understand why this is happening. Because the child now becomes a burial ground, a war zone. The child is in the middle. The child doesn't want to disrespect the mother. The child doesn't want to disrespect the father. Only if the father is keeping that relationship between him and his children up to par. If that father is not doing that, he can hang that up. Meaning, every time he don't do it correctly, that mother's going to use it against him, whether he likes it or not. Some of you already been through that. Some of you have went through that course. Now, a man should always expect that if he's sleeping with his woman, he's been with her for a couple of years and they ain't got no children, he needs to expect that if he's not wearing protection all the time and she ain't got no protection, that eventually she's going to get pregnant. Now, this is when common sense takes place. Meaning, either you being lack a daisy of not paying attention that your woman can get pregnant by you if you didn't go to the clinic and the doctor didn't give you a diagnosis that she can never get pregnant, or your sperm count is so low that you ain't getting her pregnant, or you can't produce sperm. Now, if you sleep with this woman, eventually she's gonna get pregnant. Now, we live in a society has our minds, not my mind. Your mind captivated. You worry about things more than the pressures of the child. The child's well-being is not your number one prerogative. How we gonna feed the child? How we gonna get his pay? Diapers, formula milk, when you should be breastfeeding the baby anyway. No? Don't think so. Huh? The woman should breastfeed her children. A woman shouldn't be giving her child formula milk. My opinion. My opinion. But we live in society. The percentage, there is no number because I don't have no number. But according to what I see, according to what's around me, where I work at, institutions that I go to, in the community, that's where you use a percentage. Don't be stupid and go, well, everyone's like that. No, you only can use percentage according to where you at. That is your censor. People that you inject with, people that you can see from a distance, people that you know in your community, people you know in your institutions or churches, people you know at the job. Those are your censors. Remember this. Then you can use somewhat an accurate percentage, but it's on your opinions and your research and your analyzing and also talking to these people. Now, when you have these babies, fathers, a lot of you, especially you young fathers, you're not ready. You're not ready. Literally, you're not ready. You know you're not ready. Excuse me. You're not ready to have children. So, the reason why you ain't ready to have children, because it's not on your mind to have children. You want to have sex, you want to eat, you want to sleep, you want to go to the bathroom, you want to get dressed, you want to have a good time. Having kids is not on your mind. Now, for the fathers who want to have a man, want to have a child, wants to have a child, a boy or son, it all depends on how they feel and what they really want. But sometimes you don't get what you want. But the fathers who wants a child because he wants a family, he better make sure that's how she feels too. Oh yeah. Let's make sure that she wants the same thing. Okay? Understand that. It's not always, oh, she want that baby. Nah. There's a lot of women who do not want no children right away. Once again, I don't have the percentage. Only for what I see. Only for what I hear. That censors around me. My opinions. What I did my research. What I listened to. Understand? In the communities and institutions. The reason why I have to say that, so you won't get misunderstood on a percentage only dealing with surrounding me. According to yourself as well. Now, a lot of men get things mixed up because they think that a woman wants a child. A lot of women don't want children. No, they don't. Usually if the woman don't say, honey, don't you want to start a family? That is a sign right there that she don't want no kids. You've been with her for 5, 6, 7 years and she ain't talking about having no children yet. That's a sign she don't want children. And if you bring in children in this world, guess who's going to suffer? Y'all got to understand that. The child's going to suffer because the child is innocent. And a lot of you need to understand that. So, fathers, if you're going to have a baby because you chose it, be the best you can be. But you young fathers, stop being stupid. Stop being naive and thinking the woman has to protect herself so she can have a baby. She's not reading your mind, and everything ain't promising. So double up. Double up on those condoms. Because you ain't ready to have no baby. You ain't ready to take care of no family. You ain't ready for that responsibility. That's real talk. So, Shahar Ali's book, The Black Man's Guide to Understand the Black Woman. Let's read. Get your pencils and papers. You ready? Why to give the black woman one last chance before dating a white woman? How her mother affects her relationship. Men, pay attention. How her low self-esteem manifests. I've been talking throughout this whole series. Why she hates her own hair. Don't mean nothing to you, but it's important to her. Why she dressed like she does. It depends on the woman. Some women really take dressing very seriously. it shows character. Why black women are rejected by black men. Now, once again, according to my percentage, for what I see in my community, my institutions, and at the job where I work at, what I see and hear. Now, what I'm seeing here, there's a lot of black men that's with black women. What I see. So that right there, that conception why black women are rejected by black men. See, for what I see, I don't see a lot of black guys dating white women where I'm at. Here in the community, in the institutions, or at the job, I don't really see that. So I know there's guys who talked about it, but in where I see it, that percentage is low. Where I'm at, only where I'm at. So, remember I told you, don't say because what somebody wrote, you got to see for yourself, hear it, and understand where your conception and where you at. Never make a subjection that it falls in the category of everyone, because it's not the truth. If you ain't see it, you don't know it. Next one. What her real value is. Why she hides her true feelings. Why she's so jealous and disrespectful. What pregnancy really means to her. Why she lies so much. What makes her different from other women. Y'all ready? The black man's guide to understand a black woman. Could you, should you, would you be able to understand her after you read this book? Because what I mean is this here. Don't look to change her. She's got to change herself. Nobody can change nobody. This is Shahrazad Ali. No one cannot change her. You understand? So, she has to change herself. If her upbringing is not up to par, meaning that it wasn't a loving relationship, so you're going to have a lot of damage. The men, you can put in a lot of damage and hurt that woman because she's sensitive. You understand? She's sensitive. And because she's sensitive to a lot of things. Okay? Remember this. The woman now, some of you might think, oh, well, she's evil and stuff. A woman's not evil. She's only evil according to what somebody did to her. Now, they could be naturally evil, yes. We know this. Let's read. Some have developed what appears to be sterling attitudes about the black woman being out of order. They have started to accept her disagreeable behavior as a norm and incorporated with her ignorance because he does not think he has any alternative. So many black men have commenced to say that they want a black woman who is financially independent, her own person, can do her own, and doesn't count on me for anything, who makes her own decisions, is a professional career woman, likes to have good times without becoming attached. He wants his cake and eat it too, don't he? Now, this is not what black men really want, but he seems to sense in swimming upstream against the parents' currents. If he wants to have a woman, it is obvious to him that the black woman wants a separate, independent life, while claiming she wants peace and unity with the black man. It is impossible for those to be affiliated or to copy the same space or be targeted in the same object at one time. One cannot have separation and unity simultaneously. Just can't happen. You see, you have these issues. If these issues are not resolved, the black man, the black woman, meaning our future is going to look ugly. According to my research and what I've seen here, there's so many single people now. I mean, they going, I'm single. You might think that's fun now, but when you get older, that single life ain't gonna be all pretty. Because being alone is not the happiest thing on the planet. So, you got to take time with that woman. Because if she already scorned, and a lot of them are scorned, I don't care how rich she is or how poor she is. If she's scorned, she gonna need a lot of patience. And because a lot of women get mad and get angry so quickly, the syndrome of the angry black woman is not. That whole conception doesn't come from she's mad at the black man. The true conception is that she was always angry at the whitewashed system of things, tried and succeeded of destroying a good piece of a lot of black men from centuries ago. Oh yes. So the black woman have carried this anger and it traveled through generations. And when it traveled through generations, it began to turn away from the system. Because then the system started catering to her. For example, welfare. Welfare started catering to the black woman. When the black man was having a trouble or problem to be able to provide for his family, the welfare system stepped in and said, get him out the house. He can't be there. We will take care of your rent and put clothes on your back and feed your children. Yes. Now, the black man has to be outside the house. He can't be in the house. But so the system takes care of the mother, give her food stamps or EPT cards or whatever y'all call it today. But he can't be there. Ain't that something? So what that does, that divides that family right up to the core. That family is divided to the core. There is no structure. So, I'm going to see you in the last part. I'm Chocolate Almond Rob. Peace. All fours coming up.